Hey everybody, this is Grace, and I want to do a video about women our age, things we might face. Now, I've already done a video about, like, that we go through menopause, we go through, some of us, some go earlier, menopause, empty nest if you have children, the sandwich generation, I think that's what it's called, I need to look it up. When you have the elderly parent or parents you're taking care of, and the children at home you're still taking care of. Some of us do, some of us have. Different things. And the midlife crisis, and if you have a man or somebody else in your life, they're going through one too, and you're dealing with that. So many things that we deal with at this age and stage in life. I've already done a video about that. So I want to do videos more about, like, do a hypothetical, fictional kind of situation, and how would we handle it? I think that some of the things, so many changes, the change is not just the change, but we have so many changes going on in our lives. How do we adjust? And I'm going to start one right now. Okay, I just set up this phone on this thing yesterday, was it? So I'm not used to it up there. And they changed the, updated the whatever, the program, and they mixed it all up. Buttons are different, all that kind of thing. Anyway, so here's one. Okay, so I'm going to make up a fictional situation, and let's see how we, let's comment and see how we all relate, would handle it, would whatever. Anyway, it's about basically, think about if your friend has a daughter who's getting married, and they need help with the wedding planning, the bridal shower planning, and your friend asks you, mentions it, and you say, okay, I can do that. And what she needs the help in is the bridal shower. Now the bride to be, her friend is doing it, is planning it, but apparently she needs help. And from what you understand, the groom side, there's also a friend who, like your age, who's going to help, and you say, okay, I'll help too. Now, none of you know the young woman who's doing it. I'm going right through all. Yeah. Okay, so you don't know your friend's daughter's friend, young friend, around her age. And from what you understand, neither does the other friend. You would think, okay, the friend of the groom's mother, of the family. Yeah, that's kind of confusing, but I think you get it. Anyway, so you're going to, help in this process with this young woman that is, young enough to be your child too. Okay, so you go ahead, you get together with this on the phone, when you're going to meet and all this kind of stuff, and you go there. The next thing you meet this other woman that's around your age, and everything's great. But the next thing you know, the young woman, she was given a little bit of authority. She turns it into power, okay? She thinks she has power, power over you and this other woman around your age. Okay, now haven't we all met or known somebody like this? Somebody who believes they give themselves power. They might have a job, it might be a manager or anything. But they give themselves power over people. So much power, they're so power driven. And it just becomes ridiculous. The degree to which they think that they can control what you do, what you say. And in that situation, well, nobody's at the post office. In that kind of situation, yeah, they think that this young woman thinks she can control you. And I think that's something that's an issue that comes up around this age, is when, I don't know how, that's a break. I don't know how the rest of you feel, but the shift in who you are, how you're seen and everything, the looking glass self, how you're seen by other people has shifted somewhat, or is shifting. And even though you might not feel like, well, they don't, they're not all that important to me, still, you know, seeing that, looking at yourself through that looking glass self thing, it's a bit much, you know, to suddenly see how people, especially younger people, or it would be younger people, are seeing you. Like you're old and frail, and you're not that old. And it feels like just yesterday that you were really young, you know? Anyway, how would you deal with that kind of situation when, you know, there you are, there to help this girl who's obviously, you know, girl, she's a young woman, who's obviously needs the help, but you also realize your friend wanted somebody to spy. But, you know, this is a fictional, I'm not experiencing it, but how would you handle it when there is this young woman who's, you know, you're an older, more experienced, and you're there to help her, and she's treating you like, you know, she has power over you, you know, and she's giving you directives and, you know, blah, blah, blah. How would you handle it? I'll talk to y'all later. Leave a comment below. Oh, and if you want to subscribe, click on the circle, and if you want to watch another video that it suggests for you, it's in a rectangle. Talk to y'all later. Bye.